Last time I spoke about The Division here on this channel, it was to talk about how the player base had dropped 93% on PC, and now Ubisoft has delayed The Division's expansions to improve the core gameplay experience and addressing, quote, lingering issues that have accumulated. Now they also went to talk about the game version update 1.4, which is coming out in October, which has numerous bug fixes, game balance adjustments, as well as a bunch of other stuff they didn't go into. Now, update 1.4 is an independent release of the next expansion, Survivor, which has been postponed until later this year. Now, previously Ubisoft's plan was to, as you probably could guess, release update 1.4 and the Survival DLC in tandem. Now, Ubisoft said, quote, with update 1.4 in the works, it has become clear with your feedback on our own observations that our priority should now be on improving the core gameplay experience. Now, naturally, the other expansion, Last Stand, has also been pushed back to early 2017 when originally it was planned to come out at the end of this year. Now, Ubisoft said, quote, that this new schedule will not only enable us to strengthen the core experience before adding new content, but also continuously improve it by allowing for more production time to ensure the quality of future updates as well. So essentially, they're going to be focusing on the issues that you're telling them via community feedback, you know, for example, making loot drops more relevant, balance, solo player experience, and quality of life additions, and probably, you know, Dark Zone and security issues and yada 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 and all that. So not really a massive vote of confidence that they've got so much work to do on the base game that they don't feel confident releasing DLC. But at the same time, it is a wise decision. I'd rather this and be like, look guys, we can't release DLC when the base game still needs work in X, Y and Z areas, you know. It's better that they're doing this than doing a Warner Brothers and basically not bothering to fix the base game because they're working on DLC. So as much as it's kind of a bad sign, I do prefer this move from Ubisoft simply because of the reasons I just said. You know, when Arkham Origins was a mess and Warner Brothers was like, no, we're not going to bother to fix it because DLC. We were rightfully annoyed by that, so yeah. I guess the reason this comes across as a little bit of a worrying sign is because The Division hasn't really done super well for itself, at least on PC. So obviously the fact that there's still this many issues is a little bit concerning, but again, it is a better move out of the two options available, so. I'm curious though, how many of you watching are actually still playing The Division? I'm genuinely wanting to know how many of you still play The Division, or how many of you know somebody who still does, because, well, I think many people have kind of left it in the dust. I actually never bought the full game. I played the beta and wasn't really bowled over, and to be honest, I don't really think I made the wrong choice there, judging from what I've seen and heard. But I'd love to hear some thoughts from you guys. What do you think of this move from Ubisoft? Do you think it's like, you know, doom and gloom bells for the game, or something else? And how many people do you know, or do you yourself still play the game? I'd love to hear from you. But either way, thank you very much for watching. It is very appreciated. Do remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time.